Alright, everybody's talking about Halo Infinite right now, including myself on the last video, but I'd only seen just like the minute-long trailer. I had not seen the full 8-minute demo, and I still have not seen it. I thought it'd be fun to watch it together, do a little reaction kind of thing. I'll tell you what I think, you tell me what you think in the comments. Let's have some fun. Let's check this out. This is exciting. Halo Infinite. Start the demo. We'll just pretend we're playing the demo.
Am I dead already? I must be. I mean, this is a punishment, right?
Ooh. After we
This is
lost.
death.
Ooh. Dang, that thing. Ooh, those cannons.
This isn't happening.
Hey, hold on. Real quick, hold on. Everybody's complaining about the graphics, but look at this facial detail, these facial animations. And yeah, we've seen amazing stuff recently with like The Last of Us 2 on the current generation. People are upset that this is not a big graphical jump. But if this is all in-game, this is not a cutscene, this is all in-game, rendering. This looks pretty dang good. The thing is, when we get these next-gen graphic previews, we see the first launch games coming out for these new systems, is not that mind-blowing because there's not that much of a jump between the technology of the last system and the first games that we're seeing on the next. It's been that way for the last couple of generations of consoles. We just haven't been seeing these massive kind of awe-inspiring jumps in detail. If you go back and you think about the difference between the NES and the Super NES, that was huge, right? And then even bigger was the jump to 3D in the PS1 and N64. Likewise, the amount of detail that we saw at the end of the PS1 going into the PS2, that was just mind-blowing. I couldn't believe how real those games looked. And from then on, I mean, PS3 was huge, and then PS4 was a little bit less, and now, and of course Xbox. I'm not naming all the consoles of the generation, but as we go forward, it's like the jumps in technology are looking to be less and less on the surface at first, at launch. We don't see fully what the new hardware is capable of until years later into the console's life cycle. I think people need to calm down. This looks great. Let's keep watching.
I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, Chief. No. No. You. I can't stand this. Who you are.
Is it me or does he look a little bit like Hugh Jackman? Just saying.
Breathe. No. You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're... Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the Banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh, please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Okay, big guy.
We're about to get into the actual gameplay here, but really quick, full disclaimer, I gotta have some transparency here. I mean, the story so far, I don't know that much of what's going on. It's exciting to me. I want to know what's going on. That being said, it might mean a little bit more to me if I had played through Halo 4 and 5. I'm going to be honest, I have not. after Bungie stopped making the games, I kind of stopped playing them. I played a tiny bit of 4 and 5. Other than the Master Chief Collection, I have not really spent much of any time playing the newer Halo games. That being said, I'm excited for this. Let's get back into it. So here we are in the gameplay. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. It doesn't look great. Oh man, these textures are very minimal. Look very minimal. But it's unfinished. It's work in progress. It looks good. Doesn't look great. It looks good. So it's open world. You have this map you can kind of navigate through. Open world map, similar to what we've seen in Destiny, I'm guessing. It's a cool idea. I'm down with it. I like the idea. And I like the idea that this game is going to keep evolving for many years after its release. Again, like Destiny 2. I like the explosions, the very colorful, bright explosions of the kind of Covenant guts as they splatter. They've always been bright colored, you know, puffs of blood or whatever, but it seems to be on a whole new level here. Very cool. Ooh, yeah. I love the explosions. Very cool. Everything looks very solid. It's just, it seems like low textures and the lighting is not real impressive. But I love the art style. Everything that's going on is very cool and very flashy, very fluid. It looks like it's going to be a blast to play. That grappling hook thing, the rope, looks like an interesting mechanic as well. Something we'll have fun with for sure. I've always been a fan of grappling hooks in games. And just kind of like cool ways of navigating cool different types of mobility enhancers, you know. Games that give you a lot of freedom of movement, exploration. Good times to be had. Yeah, that flying grunt. I've been seeing clips of that too. That's a puzzle for sure. I don't know why you have a grunt flying at you like that. What is up with these flying grunts? Do they have like a jetpack or something? They have some like strong grasshopper legs now? I don't think so. That's weird. Are they being thrown in the air by the big guys? I don't know. Lil Shoddy. Lil Shoddy. You have to see the last video. I don't know. I just started calling it Lil Shoddy. I couldn't remember what it was called. Is this so? No, it's just a revolver. I thought it was the Lil Shoddy revolver thing from Halo 3. Nope. It is not. It's a revolver. That's cool. This looks fun. Yeah, the last Halo campaign I finished was Halo 3. For the most part, I stick with the multiplayer. It's just, the multiplayer is so much fun. Campaigns were great too. I kind of lost the feel for those, like after Halo 3. The trilogy, you know, the story kind of summed up. you would say. And then, you know, there's ODST, which is kind of like a side story, not revolving Master Chief. And then Reach also was a prequel.
This war months ago. Your people
I never finished those.
scattered, hunted, defeated.
It's all been about the multiplayer for me, but
I wish I could tell you it was difficult.
this looks really cool though. I would definitely get into this.
We are one step ahead. Always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriox. Without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone. But here you now stand. This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard.
Die well.
Die well.
Nah, man. Got it backwards. So there it is. Yeah, holiday 2020. Yeah, so one thing I will say also about the graphics, I'm sure that we are seeing perhaps less detailed environments than we might expect because it's an open world game, because it's such a massive area, such a massive map that you're on. You know, I'm sure they could fit a lot more, you know, high detailed textures and things if it were smaller levels like we've seen in other games. I think it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I think the graphics look good, not overwhelming. It's not going to be representative of the tail end of the next gen, but for the beginning next gen, for coming out at the end of this year, yes, it looks really good. It looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to it. And then we don't know even what the multiplayer is going to look like. We can expect, I'm sure there's going to be co-op in the campaign, and there's going to probably be, there has to be all the typical multiplayer modes, the deathmatch, all the normal stuff. There's got to be separate maps and things like that. I hope that they don't follow Destiny's blueprint too much for the multiplayer. You know, like the Crucible in Destiny, how you're leveling up your characters and getting better equipment in the single player game. And then if you haven't progressed enough in the single player game and then you go into the multiplayer, I always felt like I was just being overpowered by everybody else's equipment. I think they've done some tweaks on that too. I haven't played Destiny in a while, but I just hope there aren't any unbalanced things in the multiplayer. I hope they keep kind of the tried and true kind of multiplayer game modes here that we've seen in other Halo games. In addition to, of course, co-oping this, you know, maybe running into people in these common areas such as we see in similar games nowadays. I don't know if I'm making sense. Am I rambling on too much? Anyways, yeah, I've really kind of slept on the past couple of Halo games, but this one looks very exciting. I'm excited that it's going to be on PC. I don't have to buy a Series X. I don't have an Xbox One. That's probably why I haven't really played the last couple of games too much. Yeah, super excited for this, but how do you feel about it? What do you think of the new open world scenario? What do you think of the new grappling hook? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I forget to talk about? Let me know in the comments your thoughts. And thank you for watching today. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been fun. I'll see you next time.